Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm your host, FD for SageFab.tv, and today I want to bring forward the case for NEAR protocol, or just NEAR. Now that it's pivoted to artificial intelligence or AI, I think there is a strong case to make here. Could NEAR be one of the best AI ecosystems in the not so distant future? If you want to know more about that, please keep watching. But before I proceed, guys, please know that I am not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet who finds cryptocurrencies and blockchain networks and blockchain technology quite exciting. I think the public, the general public, are about to find out as well. But just know that this information I'm sharing with you in this video are just my own opinions. It's for entertainment purposes. It's not financial advice of any sort. Please do your own research. If you are from the UK, please do not watch this video, including any crypto-related content, because the UK authorities are trying to protect you just in case you end up losing your hard-earned cash, which makes sense, right? But if you're from the rest of the world, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Welcome to SageFab.tv. I'm your host, FD, a channel that brings you non-conventional content, including the contents of this video. So sit back, let's jump into the case for NEAR. Could NEAR be one of the best AI ecosystems in the not so distant future? Let's have a discussion around that. So what is NEAR protocol? NEAR protocol is a layer 1 blockchain that was designed as a community-run cloud computing platform, and that eliminates some of the limitations that have been bogging competing blockchains such as low transaction speeds, Ethereum comes to mind, low throughput, again Ethereum, and a few others including Bitcoin, and poor interoperability. NEAR provides the ideal environment for dApps and creates a developer and user-friendly platform. NEAR's artificial intelligence landscape covers all infrastructure for intersection of AI and Web3. NEAR protocol is well positioned to support scalable AI infrastructure, decentralized data solutions, and AI-specific initiatives. By addressing the needs of developers, businesses, and consumers alike, NEAR can emerge as a leader in the integration of AI and blockchain technology. The reason why I'm highlighting developers, businesses, and consumers alike is because I sincerely believe that those three groups are the three pillars of AI application. You need someone to actually make the product. Developers come in. You also need people who can commercialize those products. Businesses come in. Then you have consumers who actually use those products. Consumers come in. So those three are the pillars of AI applications. You cannot have AI applications that are going to be successful that do not tick or take those three groups of people together with it. If a project is missing one of those, it's going to fail. It's going to be speculative and nothing happens. So like most of us at the moment, you could say people who are utilizing platforms like Virtual's protocol and NEAR, the developers, they are actually consuming the infrastructure, but they are going in there as developers. Are their businesses building on top of that infrastructure? Well, when it comes to Virtual's protocol, you got the AI agents, their business is building on top of that, but is the consuming end, that's where I think the explosion will come. Are we utilizing those products like artificial agencies? Those are the products coming through. Are we utilizing them effectively? That's yet to be seen, and I'm sure there are more products yet to be built on top of that layer of artificial intelligence agencies or AI agents. So let's look closely at the three pillars of AI application. Let's start with the developer. The developer needs tools and environments for them to build AI models or applications. Examples include APIs, SDKs, and frameworks, which NEAR is providing in this case. The developers also need the tooling for their operation. They need to streamline deployment and integration, and they also need integration processes, ensuring robust, scalable, and fault-tolerant systems. Developers also require secure tooling where they can build secure applications to protect data, algorithms, and outcomes from malicious attacks. You don't want a developer to be bogged down by trying to secure their product, their dApp, whatever, if the network itself is not secure. At least that's what I think. The second part of the three pillars for AI applications is the business. Here, you're looking at knowledge management, where businesses can leverage AI to extract and manage valuable insights from decentralized data sets. Businesses may also require process automation, where they are automating routine tasks such as supply chain management or payment systems through AI and blockchain. Businesses may also want to automate jobs utilizing AI agents to handle complex tasks, reducing human intervention. For example, a business might want to track popular narratives on, say, X, formerly Twitter, and they use an AI agent. A business might want that. And then once they've done that, they then create products to meet the sentiment or the narrative of what's popular, what people are going for. Okay? So that's what we're arriving at here. So artificial intelligence and AI agents, at the moment, people think they are gimmicks. They are not. There is some serious stuff going on here. And this is Web3 going for Web2. Web3 is certainly going to replace Web2, especially AI agents and artificial intelligence. What about the third pillar, which is the consumer? Well, the first one is productivity. If you look at Virtual's protocol, most of the AI projects on there or AI agents are about productivity, which saves me time. ChatGPT, it enhances productivity. You do your research, you do all sorts of things things using ChatGPT. Why? Because it is there to enhance your productivity. So AI-driven tools like ChatGPT and so many others for consumers are there to boost efficiency in their daily tasks or in our daily tasks as consumers. That's one very good use case. You are going from, at the moment, there are certain countries with poor productivity rates, countries that are rife with corruption. I don't want to mention names, but you can go to Africa, you can close your eyes and take a peek. You can go to Asia, close your eyes and take a peek. Latin America, the same. Even in the Western world, corruption is probably regularized or it's acceptable because it's formalized, put it that way. I can think of so many things, okay, where certain big companies have been fined billions of dollars for paying brown envelopes, their contacts in the Middle East or something like that. It's happened in the past. It was in the news, public knowledge. So productivity is there to be improved with artificial intelligence and AI agents. We also have the social ecosystem where we have decentralized AI-powered social applications with privacy-preserving features, as well as entertainment where applications like generative AI for creating art, music, or immersive gaming experience. And as you can tell, most games now that have been developing in Web3, if they haven't been doing it already, they are all rushing to integrate artificial intelligence. Why? Because people are getting bored by playing the same thing, where you have to master a way of winning a game to move to the next stage, because once you master it, you use the same approach to defeat your opponent. But with generative AI, you can have the same challenge or character in a game. You defeat them using one way. The next time, because they have learned, the next time you go to find a new way. So it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be challenging, and there will be reward for it because play to earn comes into mind. So there is so much coming up. There's so much. It's so exciting. You just need to be open-minded. The three pillars mentioned at the top of this video, like we've just been discussing, also require a layer, artificial intelligence and blockchain, a layer that represents the intersection of AI and blockchain networks, enabling payment systems and coordination frameworks for AI agents. And NIA provides that as well. The importance of the intersection layer is that it facilitates the monetization of AI services using blockchain-based payments. It also enables coordination among decentralized AI agents via token-based incentives. It also securely handles microtransactions for data or computation, crucial in systems like NIA. So you're paying for transaction fees, you're paying for computation, you're paying for storage, for exchange of data, transaction fees, to make sure the incentives keep flowing into the ecosystem. So you're no longer having third party coming in to take what they can and the rest is left for the ecosystem. No. Now, everyone who is taking part within the ecosystem is equally rewarded. I know the rates could be different, but you're all rewarded nonetheless. Next, we move on to the infrastructure and the model that is provided by NIA. So under infrastructure and model, you got model specialization, which involves tailoring of AI models for specific industries or use cases. Edge intelligence, where deploying AI at the edge, for example, Internet of Things devices or IoT devices, can end up reducing latency and increasing efficiency. What about training, where AI model training requiring significant computational resources can take advantage of platforms like NIA. There are so many others. You got NIA, you got Node AI and so forth. So there's so much. Then we go into compute. That's another key component that's on offer from NIA. This layer represents the computational resources required for AI training, inference, and other data-intensive tasks. And the importance of compute is that AI workloads demand high compute power, which is traditionally centralized. For example, you got cloud providers like Amazon Web Services, Google Cloud, Microsoft, and so forth. But now with decentralized compute and storage, things get easier then. Blockchain platforms combined with decentralized compute networks can distribute workloads, reducing cost and improving access. Render, case in point, you got Humans AI, you got Akashi Network, you got Argon on Cardano, and so forth. So there are so many projects that are actually going for this, and these things are going to be key going forward. We may actually see the foundations of the future economy being built here, and we are all playing and being speculative, only to realize 5-10 years later, oh, I shouldn't have sold my holdings because look where we are now. The bank I bank with is actually built on such and such a platform. I'm just speculating here on what could happen. And then we also have data, which is the foundation of AI systems and is divided into synthetic data, which we've covered at great depth in a separate video. Synthetic data is artificially generated for training AI without privacy risks. We've also given reasons why synthetic data is key and it's actually required. Crowdsourcing, where data is being collected from distributed participants in a decentralized manner. We are all contributing our data, but we are getting paid for it instead of our data being stripped or stolen from us, being sold, and we never see the benefit. In a decentralized ecosystem or decentralized world, crowdsourcing and the data contributors actually get rewarded. So the future is being written, guys, and the world as we know it is being upended, and we love it. Data acquisition, where aggregating real-world data sets for model training and testing is taking place, and data is also curated, ensuring data quality and relevance for AI applications. So, for example, there's a project on Virtuous Protocol that is aiming to curate data That is great. Get rid of fake news, fake data, and everything is curated for AI models to actually learn from. Because I think we need that. If we just swamp AI agents or artificial intelligence or large language models to learn from data, if the data is not credible, we are going nowhere, guys. Decentralized storage using blockchain for secure, immutable, and distributed data storage. Now, NEAR's role as far as all this is concerned. NEAR protocol positions itself as a blockchain network optimized for AI applications through its high performance, low cost, and developer-friendly environment. And here's why it is particularly suited to support these highlighted sections. I'm talking of NEAR here. So when it comes to scalability and speed, NEAR can handle high transaction throughput, making it ideal for applications requiring frequent microtransactions such as AI agents interacting or exchanging data. Smart contracts flexibility. Here, smart contracts on NEAR allow developers to build specialized AI workflows, whether for data sharing, training incentives, or decentralized AI agents. When it comes to decentralized compute integration, NEAR could integrate with decentralized compute protocols like Akashi network to address the compute-intensive needs of AI. There are other computing platforms out there. Incentivized data ecosystems. By tokenizing data contributions, NEAR incentivizes users to participate in crowdsourcing, data acquisition, and synthetic data generation, which are all foundational and fundamental for AI systems to succeed. Privacy and ownership. With NEAR support for privacy-preserving technologies, users retain ownership of their data, ensuring compliance with privacy regulation. I mean, ignoring regulations, I'm not saying they shouldn't apply. Just getting users to own their own data, that is key, guys. Because if data is money, why can't the person who generated or who owns that data benefit from it? Why should it be some third party who is selling something that is probably unrelated to the data being collected and sold off without the user being compensated for? Why should they benefit from it? I'm just saying, it's crazy, right? When you start looking at this, you think, how did we end up finding ourselves in this dystopian world we live in? But we did. We walked in, eyes wide open, and here we are. Now new technology is coming in to try and append and change things and level the playing field, or actually roll back things and provide justice. And we have got the opportunity to participate at the front of the queue. We are sitting at the table, guys. Think about that. So what are my final thoughts? Well, NEAR protocol is well positioned to support this framework that we've just been covering here due to its scalable infrastructure, decentralized data solutions, and AI-specific initiatives. And by addressing the needs of developers, businesses, and consumers alike, something that we termed the three pillars of AI applications, the needs of developers, businesses, and consumers alike, NEAR can emerge as a leader in the integration of AI and blockchain technologies. So, guys, what's not to like about what NEAR is going for here? So, at the moment, not many people are paying attention to NEAR, and for transparency, I do hold NEAR. I think it's in one of our public portfolios, but I also hold some NEAR in my private portfolio. And I think it's going to do quite well because they are also collaborating with NVIDIA, a chip designer and manufacturer who has been causing some waves and making some headlines. So if NVIDIA can do that in the real world, what can stop NEAR doing the same in our ecosystem, in AI? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Until the next one, this is FD for Switch5.tv signing out for now. Bye.